Hi guys, so today I wanted to use this new leaf mould that I have with some Resincrete and also testing how alcohol inks mix with Resincrete. So let's give that a go. So first I'm just going to mix 100 grams of Resincrete with 35 grams of water. And then I have today these alcohol inks. So I got a lemon, a peach, a green and a blue to try. I'm just going to give that a good mix until it's all combined. What I'm thinking of doing is doing some where the alcohol ink goes into the mould first, and then one where I'm going to mix it in and see how it reacts, and then another one where I drop it on top, see if it works its way through it or not. So as usual, just going around the edges, making sure there's no powder left and it's all combined. And a good mix. So I got my little pots here. I'm just going to tip some into there and some into this one to mix different colours. And then I'm quickly going to just dot some of these. I'm going to use a really small stick just to try and get them to mix. Whether it's going to need more. Don't want to mess with the ratios too much, so I'm going to leave it at that, give that a good mix in. See, I'm aware that I've got not a lot of work time with this Resincrete, so make some bigger ones with this one. And then I'm just going to quickly wipe off my stick to mix the blue. Give it a good mix. Actually, I really like the colour of that one. I've got a star and moon earring mould there. I think I'm going to put some of that in that one as well. Just because of the colour that's come out, I think that's going to be a really pretty set. And then obviously back to the leaves, because of course we can have some blue leaves. And then I'm actually going to make some combined ones. See how those come out. And then with these really tiny leftovers, I'm just going to quickly put them into these butterfly moulds. Still got some left, so I've also got a little earring one here to the side. I might fill the rest of that up with some white in a second. So now let's get the rest of these filled. What I am going to do is actually use a pipette just so I can get these really small ones more accurately. I'm just going to use up for these really small ones though. Very quickly. I'm just going with the green. I'm going to see how. I don't think this is going to necessarily mix. I have a feeling it's just going to sit on the top there. So we'll just have to see. I'm getting dye everywhere. Should I say alcohol inks? I am just going to mix up a little bit more of that blue since I accidentally got that one caught there. And what we'll do is just make some more and just continue to fill these molds. I might do some more peachy ones. Everything a good tap. It's all hardening up pretty quickly. And then I think what I'm going to do with the rest is actually do 2 drops of the pink or the peach and 2 drops of lemon to get a really bright, fun colour there. A really nice pastel. And quickly work with that because that is definitely getting thicker now. And this is where it becomes really important to tap your molds. What I'm going to do is tap, 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 tap. Just to make sure we've got the molds fully to the top, which I think I have. Hopefully, just kind of using a squeegee kind of styled method there, just to give me an insight to whether they're actually filled. So it's one way to clean up a bit quicker. A heart mold here, so I'm just gonna quickly take what's left of this and get it in this mold. And just really get that to spread best as I can around that bottom layer, so I can make it a like 2-tone, have something on the top. So you can see just tapping it makes all that difference as it kind of re-levels itself out. I think it's safe to say my work time with that is well and truly up now. So again, just some quick taps to really get it all mixed in. Okay guys, these are all dried off now, so let's get them demolded. The only one I'm not going to demold is this one because I haven't actually filled it all the way to the top. So I'm going to finish that off at a later date. Let's start with these pendants. So we did have a little bit of overspill on that one and not much on the others. So this is the one where I had the green and then topped it up. And a little teardrop pendant there. It's come out nicely, got a little bit of clean-up work to do on it. Then we got the big teardrop one, which is completely pink. And then I did a blue heart, which again has come out very nicely. And then the rest is just little spillages, which all I end up doing is putting them in a pot because they become part of my flex, which I like to use in other projects just so that there is never any waste. So that was those ones there. Then I filled up the star and moon. So again, a few little specks in the mould. We'll just put them to the side. So we've got the moons. Moon and stars, which have come out really nice there. And we'll make some really cute earrings. I like to mix and match with these ones, so we'll have odd sets of earrings. And again, that mould is really nice and clean, ready for another project. There we've got the butterflies. You can see here some of these are cracked. I think this is where they're so small, they probably do need a bit more than 30 minutes to fully cure before being removed from the mould. So I'm going to leave them, even though the ones that are broken obviously won't be usable. I'm sure I can reuse the stuff in another project. Although this could be where pushing them from the back is better than trying to pull them from the mould. Now, we have the leaves with the different kind of ways of using alcohol inks. So the first ones we did were these blue. If I tip them this way. So the white ones are just plain Resincrete, which come out quite nice and cute. And then another one there. That is just white. You can see it's picked up all the detailing in the mould. This is one where we mix the alcohol inks in first and then poured. Don't know if you can see on that one, but it has also picked up the detailing from the mould. On this one I can see a few specks where it has a bit of darker blue. Not sure if that's maybe where I haven't mixed completely. That one, another one there. You can see this one has damaged a little bit. Like I say, with them being a bit more fiddly and intricate, they probably could do with a bit longer before being demoulded. So even though it's a 30-minute demould time, with smaller designs I'd definitely recommend leaving them for a bit longer just to cure a bit more. Wow. Again, with just the plain Resincrete, I really like how these have come out, so I might paint on top of these. And let's see what some of these alcohol pour ones have come out like. Okay, so we can see from those ones here, well, that's come out. So on the ones we poured it into the mould first, it's definitely gone all the way around and given different results each time. And they're just quite small ones. And then the one where I added it afterwards, it's all just sat on the back, so it hasn't gone through, so that way it does not work. Definitely need to mix it in with the Resincrete first or put into the mould. However, with doing that one you can see it has stuck to the mould, so whether that would have stained my mould, I'm not too sure. I'll have to take a look at that in a second. I'm just going to get the rest of these removed. But overall, these have come out beautifully. And they'll be a great addition to jewellery. This is the one where I mix them. And quite like how that one's come out, giving it a duo tone. So that'll be a set. So even though I've got loads of blue on the back there, you can see that hasn't come all the way through. Definitely some clean-up work on these ones. Although, again, where it's not been curing for long, you can kind of pull away some of that. But you'll definitely need some further clean-up. So as you can see, even with this one, because it went in afterwards, it's only affected the side, not the front. And that is how my mould is left. So you can see the ones where, where I definitely put the ink in first. So I have to give that a go, trying to get that removed. I'm sure with some alcohol spray that'll probably come off. But as you can see here, these have come out really nicely when mixing it in before pouring. And I do also like the way they have come out there, where I poured it into the mould first. But these ones, which ones was it? These ones here, where I poured it in afterwards, definitely didn't work unless I was to use the back or do like a dangly earring. I suppose you could have like the back green, different colour on the front. So it just depends what you're going for, but out of all of these, my favourite would be mixing it in. You could certainly leave it to marbles and not mix it all the way in together, and that would probably give you quite a similar effect to these and be a little bit less messy. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching.